करता हूँ उनमें।
Yes.
Java.
Hi guys, good evening. Am I audible? Good evening guys. Am I audible? Yeah. So suddenly my system got some problem. It is updated. That's why some time delay happened. Sorry for delay. Okay. Now we'll start guys our session. So in the last session we discussed about the CSS related properties. We started and today we will continue that one. Okay. So selectors related we completed and we are going to be discussing now CSS related properties. CSS related properties we are going to be discussing guys. Okay. So yes, now so here CSS properties guys. CSS properties. We have so many properties guys. We have these so many properties we will discuss now. So if you want to provide the color of the text guys, HTML tags having the multiple content guys. Every HTML tag displaying some content. So by default that content displaying with black color. If you want to display different colors, then we are going to use the color property guys. So any one selector, for example, you can take it like HE1 guys, HE1. Okay. Now here the color column red, like you are going to be taking. So color value red you are going to be taking guys. So this is called the CSS property name. This is called the property value. Property name column, property value semicolon. Both we are calling declaration guys. Both we are calling technically declaration. So if you are not remembering the declaration name also no problem. CSS property name and value both consider like a pair. CSS pairs guys. Okay, simply CSS properties we can call CSS properties, and this is we are calling a selector. This is we are calling selector. HTML identify about this H1 in our HTML documentation, in our HTML page where available H1 identify selecting the tag and applying these styles. Okay, so this is called selector. This is called CSS property name. This is property value. Okay, this is the basic syntax guys. Text colors if you want to be provide, then you can use a color red. And for this H1 background colors if you want to be provide guys. If you want to be provide, then here the background guys. Background color column some value we can write, some value we can write. So one point remember here, two words coming background color. If two words coming here, hyphen separation we are writing. In JavaScript different format we are writing guys. Okay, so here hyphen separation we are using. background hyphen color if multiple words there in your property name, so and so you are giving. Okay, so this is the background related, guys. First of all, directly we will apply these things into our HTML. So select our layer. Now CSS properties, we can take it one more HTML, guys. One more HTML. So HTML CSS properties dot HTML I'm taking. Okay, so CSS properties, I'm taking heading. Now here you can write some tags, guys. H1. So welcome to HTML. Simply you can take it. Whatever you want, you can take it, guys. Okay. Okay. Just now one tag you can take it. That's enough. Welcome to HTML. Now for this, we are going to be applying the styles. So this is called internal styles. Internal styles, guys. So selector is what? H1. For example, here you have two tags, guys. H2 also there. Just hello message there. So out of these two tags, I want to be find the H1 tag. That is you are writing here. And now you can write color red, guys. So obviously you're going to get the red color text. Red color text. Okay. So for this background color, if you want to be provide, then we can use background hyphen color. If two words there, hyphen separation we are using. And here also, guys, a semicolon is must be required. And again semicolon, like that we are writing. So now background color you are getting, guys. Okay. So backgrounds for any element backgrounds, if you want to be provide, then you can use yellow. Okay. So now this one, guys, another variation I'm going to show you. So these colors are background colors, whatever, guys. Okay. So using color name, this is what color name, red, blue, yellow, violet, like you can use it. Text name, guys. You can use this text name. Otherwise, using the RGB, using RGB means red, green, blue, guys. R stands for red, G stands for green, B stands for blue. Okay, RGB colors, RGB colors. See here you're getting red, green, blue. Okay, so guys, these three are major colors, guys. Red, green, blue. So each one is 100%. You can consider, guys. Each color is 100%. Just assumption. Okay, so three colors there. So 100%, 100% red color. One more 100% green color, 50% blue color I'm taking. By mixing these three colors, guys, okay, then different color you're going to be getting. Next here percentage you can change a different color. Here you can change a different color. Here you can change a different color. Okay, like that by mixing these three colors with a different percentage wise, you're going to get thousands of colors, guys. Thousands of colors you're going to be getting. If you are using like a red, green, blue, like that names, maximum if you are a brilliant, maybe 50 colors you are remembering. Okay, otherwise 100 color names you are remembering. Okay, but using this RGB combination, thousands of colors we can write it. Okay, so percentage wise is one rule. And next, guys, each color 0 to 255 range, guys. Each color range 0 to 255 there. So now, for example, if I'm giving 255, that is a red, comma again 255 green, again 255 blue. If I'm giving these three things, guys, this is a white color creating white color text. Okay, if I'm giving three values 0, guys, that is a black color representing. Okay, now again I'm giving this is not word 0, guys. So set 0 to 55. Okay, then here something other color, yellow color or something you are getting, guys. Okay, now so like that between 0 to 255 each value, guys, you can use different values. 0, 255, 254, 253, like that you can change here values. Number of colors we can get it. Okay, now when you are doing practice you can use it whatever you want. So right now you can see here 255, 255, 255. Now can see guys here white color you are getting, white color. Okay, so now I'm using here 0, 0. So this one guys nothing but yellow color only. You're getting see yellow color. Okay, so starting value also 0 I'm using. Starting value also 0 I'm using. Nothing but this color you are getting, green color. Okay, so this is also color pickup guys. So black color too full here 0% guys. Here 100% there full color. This green color full color is there. So you can click anywhere guys wherever you want. Different color shadings you are going to be getting, color shadings. Okay, like that color values you can use using RGB standard also. Is it clear? All of you, let me know confirmation. Guys, are you getting my screen? I'm getting doubt. Your screen I'm not getting. Am I audible? Okay, now. So using RGB, we can use it guys, all the colors. So guys, wait 1 minute. I'm getting doubt. You are getting my screen or not? I'm not seeing your screen. Give anyone reply. I will stop the sharing. Wait. Again, I will show you what is happening here. Okay, now here screen is there. Yeah, I hope you are getting, okay, now I understand. You are getting screen. For me here showing something wrong, guys. That's why I'm getting doubt. Am I audible? Am I audible, guys? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. So what we done here. So using this RGB, so we can get like this different colors, guys. So when you are doing practice, you can use it whatever you want. Here also for the background also using RGB, we can do it, guys. Okay, so that's your ways. And here I'm using a red color. Red color I'm using. Now can see here yellow related RGB. RGB I'm using. So 0, 255, 255. Okay. So otherwise 0 I'm using 0. So here green color you are getting guys. Green color you are getting this value. Okay, green color. So this is one way guys to providing the background. Next background color we can also do like one more way guys. RGBA is there, means red, green, blue, opacity. A stands for opacity, which means guys opacity value between 0 guys, between 0.0 to 1.0 we can give it, between 0. Simply 0 to 1, 0 to 1 range. Okay, so 0 if you are giving means a more transparent color you are getting, means light color you are getting. Actually right now here we got it what, green color. This is a very light green color you are getting. Okay, 1 if you are writing opacity value, then 100% more complete value you are getting. Okay, now so that's one. Remember now I'm using 1 guys, I'm using 1. So here output where is there? So here there, see background color you are getting green. So later I will do change here. So 0.5 means 50% guys. 50%, 0.5 means 50% brightness you are going to be getting this one. 50%. You can change this value. 0.1 I'm giving. 0.1. Okay. Now you can observe here. Previously green color is there. Right now light color is there, means 100% to 0% degrading this one. So 0.1 means 10%, 10% brightness only there. If increasing 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 like that, finally you're going to get 100% green color. Okay, na guys? All of you following this rule? RGBA rule, RGBA, red, green, blue, opacity. So background color, how much brightness you want, that is representing by opacity value, which starts from 0 to 1 range, not 2, 3, 4 like that, 0.1, 0.2 like that. Okay, 0 means 0%, 0.1 means 10%, 0.2 means 20%, like that increasing. When comes to 1 means 100%, the full bright color you are getting. Okay, now I'm showing these all variations just for knowledge. When whatever you want, you can use it. Okay, so this is the direct color name we can give using RGB we can give, or else using RGBA. So brightness also you can provide for the colors. And one more thing. So here hexadecimal value also we can give it, guys. Hexadecimal value. So here can see, guys, here can see different hexadecimal format there with the hash symbol, some format. Okay, so red color related, this is the format, guys. FF0000. First two FF representing RGBA related red, guys. Okay, remaining 2 zeros representing RG means green. Okay, and these two last two numbers representing blue color related. Okay, so this all combination, this is called hexadecimal, guys. Hexadecimal format. So we can also give these values also. For example, here red I'm giving red. Okay, for these hexadecimal values, if you want, guys, here you can click now. See different hexadecimal values you're getting here, changing values. Okay, so like whatever you want, you can click it. For example, blue related I want to get, see here color range also there, guys, like a rainbow colors there, guys. Here whatever the range you want, you can use it like that. Okay, now so come on, all of you following so far how to writing the colors to the text or background colors so far? Okay, now so red, green, blue, these three colors combination you can generate hundreds of colors, guys. You can generate hundreds of colors, thousands of colors you can generate. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to be commenting these all things, so you can use whatever you want when you are developing depending on situation, guys. Simply understanding purpose, I'm going to use now here yellow, red, yellow I used here, red, yellow I used. Okay, next another values, guys, another values. So font size 50 pixel I'm writing, means character size, guys. If you want to be increasing character size 50 pixel, like you can increase 100 and see more big size you're getting. Okay, so font size for increasing the character size, whatever the size you want, like you can use it. Okay, so simply I'm using 50%. Okay, now yes. So next font family, guys. Font family is nothing but handwriting character styling, guys. For example, your handwriting different, my handwriting different, others handwriting different. Okay, yeah, wait 1 minute. Yes, guys. So different handwriting related character size, character styling we can do it, guys. For example, so Arial, I'm taking Arial. So you can observe here character format, observe, guys, here. Okay, characters like this displaying. So I will use here algebra, Algerian I'm using, for example. So now can say styling changing or not? Styling changing or not? 100% changing. Okay. So you can press here guys, control space. So n number of things coming, whatever you want, you can use it. Whatever you want, you can use it. Okay. So I'm going to use Algerian. Algerian I'm using. This is the styling. Okay. Now? So yes, next, for this text guys, border if you want to be provide, okay, border later I will tell. Now margin. Okay, right now padding guys, padding. Okay, this is a very important, padding, margin, border, these three. Okay, so padding 20 pixel, I'm writing padding 20 pixel, which means so this is our content guys. This is our content. Around the content here, 20 pixel space we are taking. 20 pixel space we are taking. That is padding. Around the content, some space you are taking. That is called padding. For example, more size you can write 50. Then see here, more space you are getting. And if you want to be observing more, 100 I'm taking. See. So here the space more increasing guys. All these sides space increasing. Okay na? So that is called padding. That is called padding guys. Around the content, if you want to be providing the space, then we can use padding. Okay. Yeah. So here I will tell one point guys. Listen here. So yes, you can see here. Now padding related guys. So you can hear use padding. Okay. So otherwise I will draw here something diagrammatically only, no problem. See here, you can take it padding property, padding, small letters, padding. So padding 10 pixel if I'm taking guys. So this is our element assumption. This is our element. My content is there here. Okay. So around my content guys, four sides. Carefully observe guys. This is common for 3-4 variations. Padding, margin, borders, all are same structure. So starting from one guys, this is the one. Okay, and this is the two, and this is the three. Okay, and this is the four. This is the four. Okay, so your content is there here. Four sides there. First, starting with the top side. This is what top. This is the right. Number two. Number three is bottom. Number four is left guys. Okay, so padding 10 pixel means top side 10 pixel space. Next right side 10 pixel. Next bottom side 10 pixel bottom, and the next left side also 10 pixel. Means all the four sides you're getting 10 pixel gap around your content. Okay now, remember guys carefully this one. Next padding 10 pixel 20 pixel, like you are writing 10 or 20, which means first value belongs to top guys. First value belongs to top. Second value belongs to what? Number two. Number two is belongs to right. Second value right. Okay, then what about bottom guys? Bottom you are not giving, and left also you are not giving. Then obviously what is their top side value? That is only coming to the bottom. What is their right side? That is coming to the left side. Exactly opposite values taking. So top side 10 there. So also bottom side 10 coming. Okay, and the right side 20 there. Obviously left side also 20 coming. Means guys, if you are giving two values, top and bottom, first value, right and left, second value. Come on, all of you following? Next, padding 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 30 pixel if you are taking. Okay, so first value belongs to top side, second value belongs to right side, third value belongs to bottom side. Then what about the left? Left value taking opposite value, nothing but 20 only. This is the left. Top 10, bottom 30, left and right 20. Okay now, space guys. So now here the padding padding 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 30 pixel, 40 pixel if you are taking. Then simply we can identify this is belongs to top side, this is belongs to right side, this is belongs to bottom side, and this is belongs to left side. Okay, now as if you want you can take it one snapshot tomorrow when you are doing practice. By seeing this one you can do it easily. Okay, so top, right, bottom, left you are taking, guys, you are taking. So assumption here, I want to provide top side some space, okay, right side some space I want, bottom side I don't want, again left side I want, okay. So then here 0 pixel you are writing, and then something whatever you want you can take it. Again 10 pixel I'm writing, that's your way. So here top side 10 pixel, right side 20 pixel, bottom no space, and again left side 10 pixel you are going to be taking. Which side you don't want, there you can write a 0. That's it. Okay, now guys, sometimes only left side I want to space, remaining side I don't want to space. Then these all values 0 0 you can write, and this is something pixel you are writing. Okay, this is one variation, guys. So this is a shortcut property. Padding is belongs to 4 sides. Padding property belongs to 4 sides of the content, guys. So only one value if you are writing, that is sharing to all these sides. 2 values if you are writing like this sharing, okay, like all the formats there. So next another styling, guys. Okay, individual values we can write, individual values. Padding top 10 pixel, which means this is belongs to only top side. Only top side I want to 10 pixel. Okay, now here the padding bottom, guys, padding bottom 30 pixel I want, like that. Each direction, padding top, padding bottom, padding right, padding left, like you can specify each direction whatever the value you want. Okay, so padding top side 10 pixel I want, bottom also 10 pixel I want, left also 10 pixel, right also 10 pixel. Okay, so instead of writing a padding top 10, padding bottom 10, padding left 10, padding right 10, simply you can use this one. This is called shorthand property. Shorthand property, reducing the coding instead of writing like this multiple times. Okay, each side also different values if you want, like you can use a single line. Otherwise padding top, okay, padding right, next padding bottom, padding left, like 4 times we need to write, single line, done, using shorthand property. Come on, guys, all of you understanding this one? I'm telling again, if you want, take it snapshot this one. Okay, the material also there, these all things. So padding means this is content, around the content spaces you are getting. So top side onwards, clockwise direction repeating, clockwise direction. So clocks, guys, right to left rotating, right to left rotating. Okay, so now in this place, guys, we can also taking what is a margin, another value there, margin property. So margin 10 pixel, margin 10, 20, like same styles we can give it for margin. Okay, now so margin representing, guys, so this is our tag, guys, this is our tag related content, current tag related content. So here another tag is there, here another tag is there, for example multiple tag there. This is my current tag, this middle one my current tag. So around my current, guys, this side, okay, means this is another tag. So my current tag related top side tag, how much space you want to get here. Okay, for your current tag and top side related tag, between how much space if you want, that is using margin we can do it. Means from one tag to another tag, guys, from our current tag to other tag, gap how much you want, that is using the margin we can represent. Within our current tag, here content is there. Okay, so around the content if you want to get the space, that is by using the padding we are getting. Okay, so our tag to other tag related space using margin, and our tag related content around the content, if you want to get the space using padding, you are getting. Okay, guys, all of you. So remaining these all values same. Margin right, margin left, margin bottom, like you can do it. And same thing, border also, guys. So sort and property. Border, some pixel you are writing as border related, I will tell. Okay, so wait here, I will write here guys, border 1 pixel, which means 4 sides, guys. This is my tag, hello is there. Okay, so around my content, guys, 4 sides, like you are going to get 1 pixel. This line width, guys, border width is 1 pixel, guys. Border width 1 pixel. Okay, so otherwise wait, more specifically I will write border width, guys. Border width 1 pixel means all 4 sides, guys, 1 pixel you are getting, 1 pixel width you are getting. Okay, here also if you want, guys, border width 1 pixel means all these sides you are getting. Okay, so 1 pixel space 2 pixel means top and bottom 1 pixel width, left and right 2 pixel width. Same like this styling. Okay, border width value top to bottom 1 side, left to right 1 side you are getting. Like you can do it all the values. Otherwise, like this, if you want to get more transparent, more specifically, border top width, border bottom width, border left width, like you can do it. Then more properties coming here, border related. Okay, so simply you can take it finally. Final one, guys. Border width 1 pixel. Okay, next, guys, border style solid means solid means like this, solid line you are getting, guys. This is the line. Okay, here you can use another values, dotted means like this, dots line you are getting, guys. Dots line you are getting. Understanding this one? This is called a dots line, guys, a dotted line. Okay, so here dashed you can write dashed means like this, dashes you're getting, dashed line you're getting, guys, like this. Okay, and here double you can write means double line you're going to be getting, guys, like this, double line you're going to be getting. Okay, now that is a style, guys. Again, left side different double line I want, top side dots I want, bottom side dash I want. Like if you want to be deciding, okay, if you want to be displaying border top style, border bottom style, like you can do it. Okay, now so next, border color, guys. Border color, okay, red color means 4 sides red color you are getting, top and bottom red, left and right green color I want, border color, guys. Okay, then red space blue, like you can write. Okay, top and bottom red, left and right green, like something. Otherwise, border top color, border bottom color, border left color, like more specifically you can write. Understanding, guys? So these 3 combination, guys. These 3 combination we can write a more shortcut way. Border 1 pixel, solid red, like you can write. Means border 4 sides 1 pixel and the solid style and red color. This is the more shortcut way. Understanding? This is you can write like these 3 variations, guys. All the sides 1 pixel width, solid style, red color you're getting. Again, for each property, more specifically, if you want to write border top width, border left width, border right width, border bottom width. Same like border top style, like you can write. Means 3 into 4, 12 properties you're going to be getting. Again, border related. Okay, like this here, almost border padding top, padding bottom, margin top, margin bottom, border width, like these all almost 20 styles coming. Combination of these 3, 20 styles coming. Can I remove this one? Yes. So come on, give me a reply. Are you following this one? These are three properties. Padding, margin, border. I will show you output wise now. Output wise now. Okay. Yes. So open our program. So where is our output? This one, guys. This one. So right now padding you are understanding. Padding you are understanding. Okay. So this same program you can see padding left, guys. Padding left I'm taking. So only left side you are getting space to see, but top side you are not getting space. Bottom side you are not getting. This is the default space. Okay, na? So I want to get bottom side also, guys. Padding bottom 30 pixel. Then you can see. So bottom side is some space you are getting, guys. Okay, like that. Wherever you want, guys. Which side you want, you can decide. That's your wish using the padding. Okay. So these things comment common style I'm going to be writing padding 20 pixel, padding 20 pixel, or else you can take it more 40 pixel. That's it, 40 pixel padding you are taking. So next margin, guys. Next margin. So margin 40 pixel again you can take it. So right now only one tag there, H1, one tag only there. You can create other tags, then you will understand more. Otherwise you can see here, no problem. So actually this is the place, guys, but our body. So here 40 pixel you are taking space, 40 pixel, again 40 pixel, okay? Again here 40 pixel you are taking. Okay, na? One more tag is there, na? Hello, H2. So around our tag, this is our tag related area, guys. Around our tag, four sides 40 pixel gap you are getting. Okay. So I don't want all these sides. Only top side. Top side, for example, 70 pixel. Only top side. See, guys. Here no space there. No space there. Here also no space there. This is the default one only. Okay. Now only top side you are getting a 70 pixel space. Okay, and this is H1, guys. Again this is H1. Nothing but H1 tag belongs to block level. Block level tag by default top side and the bottom side some space you are getting. Again for this also this space you are getting. That's why here it looks like some space. Okay, block level elements top and bottom by default some space taking padding. Okay, now come on, all of you following? Okay, top side I want and left side I want. So margin left. You can take it 80 pixel. So now see left side also you're getting space. Okay, that is your wish, guys. So whatever the style, which side you want space, you can take it. Okay, now I don't want the top here. I want the bottom, guys. So these all things, so when you are doing the testing, you can do it 170. See here, bottom side 170 pixel gap. I'm taking more gap. Okay, next, guys, borders we will write. So this is I don't want to use independently. So I want to use common one. Shorthand property 40 pixel. I'm taking four sides 40 pixel. Now another value is border, guys. Border. I want to be write a border. So border, guys. So border 3 pixel. This is the width, solid line, and red color. Okay, see red color you are getting. Okay. Now here I'm taking the blue. Then blue color you are getting. Okay. So you can take it 13 pixel, width increasing. Okay. Now here solid line you are getting, dotted, guys. Dotted. Then you are getting dotted lines, and dashed. You're going to get dashed lines. Okay. And double. Then you're getting double line. Okay, now solid, dotted, dash, double, and some other values also there, guys. Those things not required. That is so much high level. High level. We are unable to understanding. Okay, these are regularly we are using. So whatever you want, you can use it. Okay. So I don't want to use this border. Come on, guys. You guys give me reply. Left side, I want to get a double border, guys. Left side, I want to get double border. Right side, I want to get a dotted line. Left side, double border. Right side, dotted. Then how you are writing? How you are writing? What is your answer? So CSS styles inside HTML you can do, or inside external CSS file we can do. That is your wish, guys. I asked one question right now. Okay, I will only tell all the points. So see here, border, guys. Border left side. Okay, border left style. Okay, you can take it border left style. So double line I want, double line. Okay, border or else simply you can take it border style, double. This is the top and bottom you are getting, guys. Top and bottom you are getting, and dotted you're getting left and right, left and right you're getting. See here, top and bottom double line you're getting, left and right dotted lines you're getting. That is your ways. So next here, border color, guys. Border color. So top side red and left and right blue related. I'm taking. Next, guys, border width, top side 5 pixel, left and right, top and bottom 5 pixel, left and right 10 pixel. You can take it. See, guys. Okay, now are you following? So like different styles you can do it. That is all you will be whatever you want. This is a border property, guys. Border property. Okay. So far we done, guys, here. So simply color property. Now you can analyze. Okay. Background, guys. Background property. So font size. Okay. So font family. Most of the times we are using. Okay. So next, what we done? Using RGB colors providing, using RGBA opacity you are writing. Okay. So and next padding, guys. Different paddings there. Margins, different margins there. Border, different border is there. Okay. Next, any other we discussed? So you can see here. I don't want now these are 3 variations. This common variation I want. Okay, now you can see here. This is the line you are getting. So solid is there. Yes, this one. So you can see, guys, here the one more thing. Border radius 5 pixel I'm taking. So now you are unable to understanding 15 pixel. So you can see, guys, here round shape you are getting, round shape. Actually like this corners there, but this is a round corner you are getting 15 pixel. I will increase 35 pixel. See, are you observing here? Corners, round corners. So if you are increasing that size, see, you're getting like this. So this is a border radius. Okay, so using border radius, we can do it, this one. Okay. So these so far what we discussed, guys. These all so many times. Generally, regularly we are using. When you are learning the Django course, guys, almost maximum these styles only you are using. CSS properties. So three types of CSS is there: inline, internal, external. How writing rules, remember? And the selectors there, guys. ID based, tag based, class based. Important. Later some advanced things there. That is, I will share you material. Okay, wait some time, and I'll also discuss depending on situation. And later properties. What properties there when we are using, why we are using. Okay, this not only these, so many properties there. These are some properties which are we are using regularly while developing the coding. Okay, now. So later a lot of other properties there, guys. Background images we can provide. Okay, a lot of things there when we are developing the application related we will discuss. Okay, so right now up to here enough, guys. Up to here enough for this session. And tomorrow session, don't miss it, guys. So I'm not going to be discussing about the CSS related tomorrow. Okay. Yes. So tomorrow, using pure HTML project we will do, guys. One application, one website we will do using pure HTML, that too using table concept. Okay. We will start that one. Don't worry. Okay. So don't miss it. Tomorrow session, application website we are going to be developing. Okay. So that's it, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow. So whatever the styles so far I explained, these all things test your side. Then you will get more knowledge. Okay, guys. See you. Bye.